Happy 2025 trick-or-treating. We got every single knife that just was released for the year 25 edition. And I'm gonna go into every single one of those and why you should definitely consider this year's selection to be one of the best Kizer ever created. So we're starting with the fixed barrel. This is the drop barrel edition. And it kind of looks like the regular drop barrel over here. It has the whole entire smile right on here. And it also says trick or treat with the question mark right on here. Now, if you can get your hands on any of those things, make sure you do this ASAP. It's just not gonna last. Last year's selection was sold out within minutes. This year's selection hopefully is still gonna be there, or you have to be looking on eBay to get the rest of them. Now this one is the fixed blade drop barrel knife. Look at that package. Wow, it looks good in both ways. And opening this up, this one is the neck knife edition of drop barrel. Opening this up here, you see the extra goodies. Ooh, what is this? That is just cool. You can that is a pumpkin. That actually is a pumpkin. Wow. Hey, that's worth that by itself is worth $10. Just this miniature pumpkin right there. That is just awesome. I can't believe I got a miniature pumpkin. And take a look at the neck knife that is included with. Wow. We have the trick or treat face imprinted on this on one side, and it says trick or treat on the other side. And then of course you can go ahead and put this right on your belt and strap this on. Oh wow. Oh yeah, it doesn't have the rope, so it cannot actually become a neck knife, unfortunately. If there's any downside to this, it's missing that rope, because the rope is already included. It's right here, right in the bottom of this thing, right in the rope right there. And this completes the look. Voila. Whoa, look at that. We got the trick or treat edition. If you're hiking in the woods, you don't need to fear anything anymore. No more ghosts, no more goblins, no more zombies. This is it. This is it, my friends. This is the knife you want to have on you at all times. The trick or treat edition of this is just awesome. Also includes stickers in there, which I didn't show you. But who cares? We didn't come here for the stickers. We came here for the knives. Now, we also have a small edition of this one. Take a look at this. This has a face engraved into the actual knife itself. On both ends. Both sides. And it's called the Little Grand. That is actually the name of the knife. It is 2.5 of an inch long. Natural V blade, black coating, aluminum, carbon fiber handle, joint slip. And it's small. It's like a really small knife. But it is the trick or treat edition of it. And the size of it just makes it, look at that smile, right on here. And then it says trick or treating on the other side. It is so small, you can hardly see it. That is how small, you can hardly see where it says trick or treat on it. Trying to just focus on it because it is so small. This knife is miniature in terms of size. But fear not, just because it's small does not mean it's not mighty. Nitro V steel right here. This is the perfect knife to go carve out some pumpkin with it. It is just one of those knives with the slip joint. You can just take this anywhere and just carve out something out of it. Perfect for camping, perfect for roasting marshmallows with this knife. Just kidding, can't do it. This thing is metal. Oh well. Now, next thing over here we have for us, it's even more of a surprise. The Bulldog, the British Bulldog. Oh, actually it's the mini Bulldog, not the British. The miniature version of it with nitro V blade, black stonewashed and the G10 handle. This got the G10 handle. We have the Batman sign on the back. Go Batman. Purple coral. Woohoo. And on this end, we got the smiley face carved right into the actual knife. This is not printed piece. It's carved in there, right inside. Just like this is carved in, not printed. And opening this, look at the sound. Love the sound. The Bulldog is one of my favorite knives. But the mini Bulldog is even better than the actual Bulldog, because Bulldogs are expensive. And this is not. It's way cheaper than owning. You can probably own like 100 of those versus one actual Bulldog. But take a look at this. Have the Batman sign right in the back. So who you're gonna call Batman? If I'm going anywhere this Halloween and I need my call sign with me, I'm having the face on one end and the Batman sign right on the other hand, right here. And then when you need some help, you just call the Bulldog. Call the Bulldog to come over. And it would say trick or treat right on here with the question mark. Trick or treat. Would you like to get tricked with the smiley face, or do you like to get tricked with the Batman? Now the next thing over here, last but not least, is this. Now you all know that the drop bell is my favorite knife, but what makes the drop bell even better? This specific edition of it. And guess what we have here? If you open this up, you can actually make sure that the interior of this, the way it opens and closes, the string, how much tension is on here, you can adjust it right on here, make it harder or easier. But I like to keep it on its neutral, which is what it is right now. But this thing is just cool because you can see the face right in here. Look at that, you can see the face and now it's gone. So this is different than the other knives. Well, it's actually carved into the actual knife. But now, in case you're not a fan of the Trick or Treat edition, you can just replace those vinyls with something else, or you can just hot swipe this with the regular drop bell and you can have the orange edition now. So that's kind of really awesome. But it makes me think, like do I really want to hot swap this? We have the ghosts, the goblins. We have all kinds of decoration on one end. And on the other, we have the face. And it's my favorite knife. It is my favorite one. The drop bell is one of the best knives that they make. Because listen to the sound. This thing is perfection. If there is any knife out there that you must own, any drop bell, just get it. It's just phenomenon of a knife. It has the right parts to ratio. It has no hot spots, 0 hot spots as you're holding this. It's just the right size for you to work with things. And this version is just really cool. There's so many different versions, but this one is just awesome. And this is the collector's edition, because once it's gone, you're not going to buy any more of those until next year. There's going to be a different version of this. It's not going to look like this cool. It's not going to look like this cool. This is screams awesome. And at night, you're not going to be seeing all those ghosts and goblins. You're just going to be seeing this knife, all in orange. It's going to look so cool. This is the coolest knife ever. So let's light them up here and put the rating to the test. Obviously the fixed blade is by itself a different kind of knife. This is 9.5 out of 10. This is perfect 10 out of 10. This one is 9.8 out of 10. This one is 8.5 out of 10. And now you can see how I say which one is my favorite, least to first, and just try to get the manual. Buy them now, because if you don't buy them, they're all gonna be sold out. You're never gonna find them again until next year, which is gonna be a different version. You're not gonna get anything like this next year. It's gonna look totally different, and maybe this year is the best version of them all. I mean, you cannot beat the Batman. You cannot beat the Bulldog Batman. Just impossible to beat. This one is one of my favorites. In terms of looks, the Batman call sign, this thing is screaming my name all over the place.